What's up everybody, AnimeX here, and in this video, I'll be finally bringing back an old what if that is somewhat highly regarded on the channel. And, as the title and thumbnail suggests, I will be continuing the What If Itachi Spared the Clan series. Now, obviously, this is an old what if, and most people that are on the channel now haven't seen this what if. So, if you are one of those people, one of the many people that haven't really been on the channel since this what if dropped, I do recommend that you go watch that entire series, which I will link down below, then come back to this what if so you can get the full story. But for the few people who are aware of that what if and basically just need a quick refresher, I will be recapping then, jumping to the story. But we need to talk about the light goal. The light goal for this one will be pretty low, kind of like how my other series that I'm unsure of how they'll do on the channel. If you guys want to get another part to this in general, just whatever, like whenever I decide to put out another part, which will probably be like maybe once every week, make sure to basically get this video to 500 likes. 500 likes, and this will become like a weekly what if. It'll come out once every week probably, along with some of my other what ifs that just kind of pop in here and there. Now, if you guys do want this to show up on, maybe take one of the weekly spots or even premiere with another part tomorrow, the like goal will be 3,000 likes. 3,000 likes for another video of the same story tomorrow, so I basically double post, but that's all I have for you guys. It's time to jump right into the story, kind of recap what happened last time, and then we'll, jump into the new stuff. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, in the last part of this what if, we dealt with basically Team 7, which consisted of Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, all going into the Forest of Death. And during this time, basically, similar to the original, Orochimaru pulled up on them with the body-stealing energy, and basically was attacking Naruto and Sasuke, mainly with Sakura kind of cowering in fear a little bit. During this time, Shisui caught wind of this, basically Orochimaru, or one of the legendary Seinen, attacking, and knowing that Sasuke is Itachi's brother, and basically caring for Sasuke along with Naruto, he went into the Forest of Death in order to handle him. After a little bit of fighting, Shisui was able to push, basically, Orochimaru out of the way, basically, like leaving him, making sure that he leaves Naruto and Sasuke alone for the time being. Although during this scuffle, Naruto was injured and Sasuke was basically marked with the curse mark. During this time, as this is going on, Itachi is gathering intel from Orochimaru's hideout, and basically he retrieved the plans, or at least from what he thinks are the plans for the Konoha, basically the Konoha Crush plan, basically the attack on Konoha from Orochimaru in the Sand Village, which he is rushing to take back. Now, we left off with basically Itachi leaving Orochimaru's hideout, so that's where we'll jump back into the story. Now, like I said, we left off with Itachi leaving Orochimaru's hideout with crucial information to the Leaf Village. Now, along the way, Itachi is moving at max speed, hoping to report this info to Hiruzen at top speeds. When he finally arrives within the walls of the Leaf Village, Itachi collapses into a heap, coughing and retching violently as he spits up large amounts of blood and his vision fades for a brief second. Itachi then gets up, wipes the blood from his mouth, and rushes to the Hokage's office, ignoring the blatant injuries that he may have sustained during this fight, basically to report the info. When he finally gets there, he tells Hiruzen of the plans, and he shows him the plan to attack and destroy Konoha, known as Konoha Crush. Orochimaru plans to team with the Sand Village in order to cause chaos and destruction within the village. Itachi covers his mouth as he's bleeding, and in that chaos he plans to assassinate you, Lord Third. Hiruzen then murmurs to himself, if Orochimaru hadn't just attacked, I would find this a hard pill to swallow, but Itachi then asks where he is so that he and Shisui can go ahead and take down the threat that is Orochimaru. Shisui's already handling the threat within the Forest of Death, no need to worry. Itachi's eyes widen with horror. The Forest of Death? My brother should be at that stage of the exams. I have to. Itachi then falls to one knee very quickly as he starts coughing up blood yet again. He gets up and takes out his sword, asking if he has permission to go assist Shisui with capturing Orochimaru, to which Hiruzen allows. Itachi then puts two fingers up and disappears using the teleportation body flicker technique to arrive in the forest within a short amount of time. Now, upon entering the forest, Itachi bursts into a ton of crows in order to spread out and quickly locate Sasuke, Shisui, Naruto, and the rest of his team. And after only a few minutes, he sees Shisui leaning over the limp body, who is his brother Sasuke Uchiha. Itachi instantly appears on the scene, startling Shisui, Sakura, and Naruto, who didn't know he was there. What happened to Sasuke? Itachi tries to keep his cool and tries to keep panic from creeping into his voice as he asks this. Shisui grimaces as he responds. It seems that before the village was aware of Orochimaru's presence, he was able to attack this unit and mark Sasuke with the purpose of later stealing his body for the Sharingan. Itachi, feeling on the brink of panic, is able to bring himself back and calm himself down, forcing himself to slowly breathe and think extremely analytically and calmly. Where is Orochimaru now? Shisui then shrugs, saying that he checked the perimeter very briefly to make sure that he wasn't an immediate threat in the immediate area, but he got away. Shisui then suggests that Team 7 be retracted from the Chunin exams, and maybe just attempt this exam in a year's time, after the threat of Orochimaru is being handled. Itachi ponders this as well, and starts to nod, hoping that, basically with immediate care, they'll be able to help Sasuke with his affliction, and Naruto, who is slightly injured, should be able to be helped as well. Naruto clears his throat as he starts to speak up. I don't want to quit the exams right here, and I don't think Sasuke would forgive either of you or himself if we were taken out of the exams because you were worried about him. Me and Sakura will take care of Sasuke. Itachi starts to object. If it becomes that large of a problem, just monitor us from a distance. Just don't help us unless Orochimaru attacks again. Shisui looks to Itachi, wondering about his judgment, basically, for this squadron. Alright, Naruto, I'll trust you, but you better make sure Sasuke stays safe, okay? You're like a brother to him, and I expect you to protect him like one. Naruto nods. I swear. Naruto then throws Sasuke on his back and waves at Itachi and Shisui farewell, and as he and Sakura leap off into the forest, hoping to be able to finish this stage of the exam, even without the prodigious talent that Sasuke Uchiha brings to the team. Now, after a few hours of running, Naruto starts to tire and puts Sasuke down in the trunk of a tree, as they all hide within the tree and starts planning out the next few actions they'll take. Sakura, who is now the brains of this operation, starts laying out a plan to get through, which basically is when they hear movement in the nearby foliage. This stops all talk of a plan. Naruto gets up slowly and peeks around the corner to see 3 ninja from a different village, standing in the clearing, clearly aware that people are hidden behind the tree. Naruto makes 3 shadow clones while staying hidden and employs them silently across the battlefield. Just like Itachi said, redirection and misguidance. The real Naruto then tells Sakura to stay put with Sasuke as he steps out from cover. Naruto then asks what they want. We want Sasuke Uchiha. Hand him over to us. Naruto's eyes give a slight twitch when hearing this, but otherwise he remains as calm as he can. Oh, Sasuke? This Sasuke. Sasuke this. Sasuke that. Why does everyone want Sasuke so bad? Naruto tries to stall, basically pretending to be angry so he can buy as much time for Sakura to think of a plan as he can. Zaku steps up with an air of arrogance that makes Naruto itch to attack. But after fighting people like Itachi and Sasuke, he knows that subtlety is probably one of the most important factors in an uneven fight like this. Zaku then says that Naruto isn't worth their time, and he should just hand over Sasuke Uchiha. I would hand Sasuke over, but I can't. He left as soon as I stepped out from my cover. Zaku's veins pops out as he on his head as he's showing frustration. Don't play coy with me, damn it! Zaku then releases a sound blast at Naruto that catches him off guard and creates a large explosion upon impact. I knew he was weak. Naruto then walks out from the smoke, bleeding from his forehead and his cheek, but otherwise unscathed. Naruto then smiles. Is that all? Zaku then gets angry as he starts charging up another blast. I'll just have to blow you and that tree behind you to smithereens. Naruto's eyes widen as he knows that he might not be able to make it in time to block the blast from the tree, which Sakura and Sasuke are taking cover behind. Then he smiles. Checkmate. Naruto then charges Zaku and slides towards him. Zaku blasts and hits Naruto, making him poof. What the? The real Naruto then comes from underneath the ground, punching Zaku in the face, launching him up into the air. Then, the clones that he made basically hide throughout the battlefield, all jump down from high trees and punch Zaku down to the ground and knock him unconscious with that hit. Naruto then charges at Dosu, makes 4 shadow clones with hot pursuit, all of them jumping into the air, and bring down attacks that pin Dosu and scare the last sound ninja off, prompting the entire team to fear Naruto and his overwhelming abilities. I should have known that a blast that big would give me cover for a shadow clone jutsu. I guess Itachi and Sasuke are right, subtlety does help. Itachi and Shisui look onto this battle that was seemingly in favor of the sound ninja, yet through being calm and through some extent replicating Sasuke's meticulous attitude, he was able to turn the tables and flip the script. Shisui remarks that Naruto is a worthy rival for Sasuke, and Itachi just smiles as he realizes how happy he is that Sasuke can have this type of relationship with someone. Someone that is just as strong, or someone that's catching up to him in strength, and also someone that sees him as a brother. He then gets a more serious demeanor when he senses a presence near both of them and Shisui for a second. Itachi then turns around just in time to see Orochimaru attacking him from behind at full speed. Now, at this point in time, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura had all left their place, meaning that Itachi can fight at full strength without worrying about intruding on them. Itachi then jumps off of the branch towards the ground at full speed, narrowly avoiding Orochimaru's attacks. Orochimaru, however, extends his neck towards Itachi in order to bite him. Itachi then lands on the ground, and just as he's about to leap away from Orochimaru, Orochimaru speeds up even further and bites Itachi's neck, spreading the curse mark onto him. Finally, I have marked the legendary Itachi Uchiha. Your body is mine! Itachi's shocked face then turns into a slight smile as he bursts into a flock of crows that overwhelm and confuse Orochimaru. Is this Genjutsu? Orochimaru asks this and gets his answer once the real Itachi zips past him, cutting off one of his arms in the process. Itachi then turns to Orochimaru, staring him dead in the face with the piercing glare of the Sharingan. Orochimaru, one of the previous legendary Seinen, and the one who's made the mistake of harming my brother. This forest shall be your grave. Itachi then sprints towards Orochimaru, instantly immobilizing him with his finger genjutsu, and chops his head off right then and there. Itachi then sheathes his sword as he picks up Orochimaru's body and rushes off to take it to Hiruzen, while Shisui watches over the team, in order to confirm that Orochimaru and the plan should have been ended right then and there. Now, while Itachi fought and supposedly killed Orochimaru, Team 7 had recovered from their encounter with the Sound Ninja and were able to wake Sasuke up after a bit of time. After this, they finished the exams as they normally would have in the original, leading them all to the Chunin exams preliminaries. Now, in these preliminaries, the fight goes the same for Ino versus Sakura, with both of them tying in terms of their raw combat abilities. Naruto's fight with Kiba changes ever so slightly, with Naruto training with Itachi much more in this what if, resulting in a Naruto that is much more skilled and is skilled enough to take down Kiba without the assistance of a fart. Meaning that Naruto is able to get off the Shadow Clone Jutsu and bully Kiba just by essentially jumping him. Now, the fight that changes most drastically is Sasuke versus the chakra stealing guy. The fight between him and Yori is going to be the most different for a multitude of reasons. One is that since Sasuke hasn't brought out the chakra from the seal, he doesn't feel any pain from the curse mark and therefore is allowed to use chakra in all of its abilities. The possibly more important reason, however, stems from his extensive training with Itachi and Shisui, which allows him to be a much more skilled fighter. So, when the fight starts, Sasuke pulls back his sleeve, revealing a summoning tag on it. He then weaves a couple of hand seals and summons a simple katana, which he's about to use. He then charges at Yori, unaware of his abilities. The two clash very briefly, kunai to sword, with Sasuke making brief, and I mean very brief, physical contact with him, which ends up draining some of Sasuke's chakra as a result. Sasuke, however, keeps pressing him, watching him closely and observing. This is until Sasuke has his sword removed from his grip, and he's grabbed by Yori, who starts draining his chakra, which ends up weakening Sasuke heavily. While this is happening, Sasuke feels a buildup of pressure and strength within his chest, and then, in a burst of energy, Sasuke throws Yori off of him. Sasuke's chakra turns sinister. Sasuke's face and arms are now clad in these curse marks that seem to be amping him, giving off his cold chakra a sinister feel, basically that you can actually see it manifest as this purple swirl of energy. This allows Sasuke to absolutely bully this Yoriichi ninja guy, and he only stops pummeling him when he gets tired and the marks recede from him, which makes him grip his shoulder in pain. Shisui, who is currently being a placeholder for Itachi, goes to Sasuke. Looks like we're going to have to tell your brother about this. But you did good, Sasuke. We're going to have to help you out for this 1 month training. And that, everybody, is where I'm going to end part 5 to the What If Itachi Never Killed the Clan series. I sincerely hope that you guys did enjoy this kind of throwback to some of my older roots in terms of the what if thing. You know, my whole what if journey kind of started with what ifs similar to this. The next what if that I hope I'll be able to get off is like the old, like in terms of like the old one, should be what if Minato survived part 10. I know a lot of people have been asking for that what if, and it's finally time that I give it to you guys. So hopefully tomorrow I should be able to give you guys that what if. Whenever this comes out, the next day you should expect that, along with, you know, the regular weekly thing. So tomorrow will probably be a double post, although, you know, things can change. I'll just let you guys know in the community tab, depending on, you know, how the plan goes. Anyways, I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, consider subscribing and hitting the like button if you guys want this to continue. As always, I will leave links to all of my social media down below, and as always, once again, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, guys, this is AnimeX, signing off.